Hey everyone, it's Fitzroy, and let's be real, managing your money can feel like a chore. Are you constantly checking your bank account with that pit in your stomach, wondering where your money went? Do you feel like you're stuck in the endless cycle of living paycheck to paycheck? Trust me, I've been there. For years I struggled to get a grip on my finances. I knew I needed to budget, but the thought of spreadsheets and complex financial jargon just made my head spin. It felt overwhelming and impossible. But here's the good news. Budgeting doesn't have to be scary. In fact, it's the key to unlocking a world of financial freedom and achieving your goals. Whether you're saving for a dream vacation, a down payment on a house, or just want to finally stop stressing about money, budgeting is the foundation. In this video, I'm breaking down the process into simple, actionable steps that anyone can follow. No complicated spreadsheets, no fancy finance degrees required, just easy-to-understand strategies to take control of your money and start building a brighter financial future. So let's get started. The first step to mastering your money is understanding exactly how much you're actually bringing in each month. And no, I'm not talking about that number on your job offer letter. We need to get real and focus on your after-tax income, the money you actually have left to spend, save, and invest after those pesky taxes are taken out. Now, I know dealing with taxes isn't the most exciting thing, but it's crucial for accurate budgeting. Remember all those deductions on your paycheck? Federal income tax, state income tax, Social Security, Medicare, they all add up. To figure out your after-tax income, check your pay stubs or use an online calculator. Knowing your true take-home pay sets the foundation for your entire budget. It helps you create realistic spending plans and avoid overspending based on your gross income, which can lead to debt and financial stress. So, before you even think about creating a budget, take a few minutes to calculate your after-tax income. This will give you a clear picture of how much money you actually have to work with each month. Trust me, having this accurate number is crucial for the next steps in our budgeting journey. Okay, now that we've tackled the income side of the equation, it's time to face the music and dive into our spending habits. And trust me, this can be an eye-opening experience. The truth is, most of us have a general idea of where our money goes each month, but we often underestimate our spending on those little insignificant purchases. Think about it. That daily $5 latte, the impulse buys at the checkout counter, those subscription services you forgot you signed up for, they all add up. And ignoring them is like sweeping financial dust bunnies under the rug. It's only a matter of time before it becomes a problem. Tracking your expenses, however, allows you to see the full picture of your spending habits, the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. It's like shining a spotlight on those financial blind spots, revealing where your hard-earned money is actually going. Luckily, we live in a digital age where tracking your spending has never been easier. There are tons of free apps out there like Mint, Personal Capital, or Every Dollar that connect directly to your bank accounts and automatically categorize your transactions. Of course, if you prefer a more hands-on approach, you can always go old school and track your spending manually with a spreadsheet or notebook. The key is to choose a method that works best for you and stick with it. Alright, so you've tracked your income and expenses for a month. You've got the raw data. Now it's time to make sense of it all. This is where categorization comes in. Think of it like organizing your closet. Instead of a jumbled mess of clothes, you've got your shirts here, pants there, and socks in their own little drawer. Categorizing your spending brings that same order to your finances. It's about understanding where your money is actually going, not just seeing a big blob of transactions. Trust me, this step is crucial for getting a handle on your money and making it work for you. We're going to break down our spending into three main categories: needs, wants, and savings or debt. This might seem basic, but it's the foundation of a solid budget. By the end of this section, you'll be able to look at your spending habits with a clear, objective eye, and that's powerful. Alright, you've tracked your income, expenses, and categorized everything. You're basically a financial forensic accountant now. Just kidding, but seriously, good work. Now let's talk about choosing a budgeting method that fits your lifestyle. Think of it like a buffet. There are different options, and you get to pick what you like. The first option, and my personal favorite, is the 50-30-20 method. It's simple, effective, and has worked wonders for me and countless others. 50% of your after-tax income goes to needs, 30% to wants, and 20% to savings and debt repayment. We'll dive deeper into this in a future video, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it. Next up, we have zero-based budgeting. This method is like a hawk eyeing its prey. It's all about being super precise. You allocate every single dollar to a specific category, leaving no room for ambiguity. If you're someone who loves control and knowing where every penny goes, this might be your jam. Finally, we have the envelope system, a classic budgeting method that stood the test of time. You literally divide your cash into different envelopes for different categories like groceries, transportation, or entertainment. It's a great visual way to track your spending and avoid overspending in specific categories. Now I know what you might be thinking. Graham, how do I choose the right one? Well, it's all about finding what aligns with your personality and financial goals. If you're new to budgeting, the 50-30-20 method is a great starting point. It's straightforward and provides a solid framework to manage your money effectively. If you thrive on meticulous planning and want granular control over your finances, zero-based budgeting might be your best bet. This method is perfect for those who love spreadsheets and optimizing every aspect of their financial life. And if you're more of a visual person who prefers tangible ways to track spending, the envelope system could be your go-to. It's a great way to curb overspending and stay within your budget limits, especially if you tend to overspend with credit cards. Remember, you're not married to any one budgeting method. Feel free to experiment and see what works best for you. You can even combine elements from different methods. The key is to find a system that you'll actually stick with. The beauty of budgeting is that it's highly customizable. Don't be afraid to tweak and adjust as you go along. Your financial situation and priorities will evolve over time, and your budget should reflect that. The most important thing is to take action and get started. Even if you don't have it all figured out right away, starting is better than waiting for the perfect time or method. Congratulations! You've chosen a budgeting method and you're ready to conquer your finances. But hold your horses, because creating a budget is just the first step. The real magic happens when you commit to reviewing and adjusting it regularly. Think of your budget as a living document, not something you set in stone. Life throws curveballs, your income might fluctuate, or your goals might change. That's completely normal, and your budget should be flexible enough to adapt. That's why it's crucial to review your budget at least once a month, preferably before the start of a new month. Look back at your spending, see where you went over or under budget, and identify any areas for improvement. Did you crush your savings goals this month? Give yourself a pat on the back. Recognizing your achievements helps reinforce positive financial habits and keeps you motivated. On the flip side, don't beat yourself up if you overspent in certain categories. It happens to the best of us. Instead of dwelling on it, analyze what triggered those expenses and see if there are any patterns. Maybe you were stressed and turned to retail therapy, or perhaps you ate out more than usual because you were too busy to cook. Understanding the why behind your spending is key to making lasting changes. Once you've reviewed your spending and identified areas for improvement, it's time to adjust your budget for the upcoming month. Maybe you need to allocate more money towards groceries and dining out, or perhaps you can reduce your entertainment budget. Remember, budgeting is all about finding what works best for you. Don't be afraid to experiment with different approaches and make adjustments as needed. The key is to stay consistent and make it a habit. Set a reminder on your phone or calendar to review your budget regularly. Trust me, the peace of mind and financial control you'll gain are well worth the effort. And there you have it, the blueprint for building a solid budget that works for you. Remember, budgeting isn't about restricting yourself, it's about empowering yourself to make conscious choices with your money. It's about telling your money what to do, instead of wondering where it went. You don't need perfection, you just need a plan. And like with anything worthwhile, it takes time, effort, and consistency. But trust me, the rewards are well worth it. If you're ready to take control of your money and start building the financial future you deserve, hit like, subscribe, and comment below. I'm starting my budget this week. And hey, to make things even easier, I've created a free beginner budget template that you can download right now at investu.com. It's packed with everything we've covered today and will help you get started on the right track. And before you go, check out our next video. The 50-30-20 rule: explain budgeting that actually works. We'll dive deeper into this popular budgeting method and show you how to make it work for your unique financial situation. Until then, stay focused, stay motivated, and keep crushing those financial goals.